This is to do a windshield wiper replacement on a Honda Odyssey. This is the kind that, it's the weird removable with the big hole strip. This is the easier, cheaper way to fix it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get that pin out of there by drilling and then grinding it off and pushing it out. And then we're gonna put the new windshield wiper on there, the basic one you can get at the local parts store. And we'll bind it with this Carter pins here. So first things you want to have is you want to have a drill, side cutters, basic little tiny screwdriver, flathead, and then a little spike pin, or you can do a nail, or something that'll push that old pin out of there. So, and you want to have Carter pins. You don't have to have a giant assortment. You want something like this, 1/8, or this one right here, half. To push, that's what's gonna hold the new windshield wiper in. So to do that, first put your safety glasses on. Safety's first. And get your drill. It'll come out here and you'll drill this out. So you want to hold it from the bottom right here. Don't drill into your finger. Keep your finger away from that. From here, you're gonna drill this out as much as you can, grind it off and push that pin out. So let me show you how it's done. Let's see if I can put that. Yeah, I can rest that right there. Don't drill into you. So you drill the center out as much as possible. See, let me show you. I drilled the center out as much as possible. See, I'm gonna try to drill a little bit more. Don't drill all the way through. Okay, so just grind it off. You'll start going sideways to one side, and then you'll stop, because you don't want to drill into this thing. You want to only drill off that little lip that was there. And I drilled it off. So, yep. Guess I don't need a grinder for this one. Sometimes you just grind that lip off that was there, and then you'll push the pin through. So, I'm gonna try to push the pin through. I'll get the screwdriver or the spiked screwdriver. Just see if you can push it, or just wiggle a little bit. Sometimes you wiggle that, it'll come loose. Other times you don't. And it's starting to move a little bit. Sometimes you can go behind here and just pry it loose. So I'm gonna put that little spike screwdriver behind here. See if I can pry it loose. Don't stab yourself. Pry away from you. And don't scratch your window or bust your window. Just gotta be careful. Yeah, see how I got that off? Right there. See, that's off now. Off the bottom. Then you'll go here and you'll do the same thing on the bottom. Just pry between the windshield wiper and the arm. On the bottom only, the bottom section. Don't pry this way because it's not going to do anything. See? Start to move. Move the windshield wiper a little bit. And then, let me see if I can get it down here. You want to get that pin out. That's what you're trying to do. Now see how that pin has a little gap? Get between the pin. See how that pin has a little gap? You want that pin out of there, and you don't want to damage the hole. See how that pin's coming out? And then you can actually grab it with the side cutters. Just pull that pin all the way out. Don't damage your window. See how I'm wiggling it? Just wiggle it back and forth till that pin, you pull it out. See? Don't let that slam into the window because it'll bust. You want to hold always the handle and gently let it go. See, I pull that pin out. That's at the bottom. That's the piece that you don't want. Whether you drill off the top, like I did, or you drill most of it off and then grind off the rest. Just, you know, don't grind this part off. You want to have that hole because the carter pin will go through that hole. And you come here, you know, get your regular 16-inch wiper blade. You could do 16 or 15. When you get the wiper blade, push out the center. It's got this plastic, you know, pop it out. So you kind of pull it at an angle and then just push both of your fingers, this one and the thumb, push it forward. It just drops out just like that. Now what you do is, you'll come over here, set it in here. Sometimes you have to, sometimes you'll spread these two out a little bit if you can. You know, this so that the windshield wiper goes in like that. See? And that's it. You'll get that over each edge, or you can squeeze your new windshield wiper in like this. Squeeze it to where that slides into here. I spreaded this one out just a little bit because I'm tough, but if you know you're not that tough, just squeeze this, and the windshield wiper will squeeze easier. Come over here, get this carter pin. Let me see which one it is. Let me see if it's this one or this one. You can use either one, but the fatter one's the better one. So you want to use this size. Just stick it right through here, through the bottom. See how it went all the way through? Then go bend the top right here up over it, just like that. And then the bottom, I usually go underneath, just, you know, between them both. See, that way it really holds it good. Twist it up. You see? That's it. Makes like a U. Goes across the bottom. See, like that. Mine went through there, just like this. It'll hold it from here to here. And if you really want to hold it really well, just twist it in. Actually, yeah, you don't really need it. Just snip those off and that's it, because it'll hold by itself. It's a really thick carter pin. So you take the snips, walk up here, cut. That piece will fly off and make sure it doesn't hit you in the mouth. So same here, snip this up. There's the excess piece, pick those up so it doesn't get in your place. Clean off all the extra pieces right here, and it's good to go, just like that. And that'll hold it in place. It's not going to go anywhere. And when you want to remove it, now that you've converted this to carter pin, you'll pull these things down and you'll pull the pin out, or you could just straight snip them at the bottom and run a new carter pin. Or actually, easier to be snipping right at the top. Snip that off, pull those two pieces out, one on each side, and then, you know, pull the windshield wiper off, put a new one on. Easy to do.